You are welcome to my channel. Remember, we are sewing a peplum blouse, princess dart peplum blouse, and we have already cut the fabrics. You can see these are the fabrics, and then I said that we cut the lining exactly the way we cut the fabric. So I've cut the lining for the back pattern and also for the front pattern as well. So make sure that you fasten a little paper stay on the neckline of the lining. It's white, so you may not see it well. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to join the princess dart of the lining with lining. Then I will now get back to fasten the lining with the fabric. So I'm going to the machine now. Make sure you watch how I did it. This is the left side of the lining that is on top, and this is the right side of the fabric. So it's the right side of the lining that will be on the right side of the fabric, that will face the right side of the fabric. So I'm going to join the neckline and I'll top stitch before I join the two sides. Can notch the edges, but don't notch too much. Just notch with the tip of your scissors. Then I'll top stitch on the lining. So I've top stitched the neckline. So before I go to iron it, let me join the sides of the blouse too. So I'm still going to turn it. You can see now I've turned. So I still have the right side of the fabric on the right side of the lining. So I'm going to join the sides with 1/2 inch on this side, then I'll go and join it with 1/2 inch on the other side as well. I'm doing the same thing on this side, so I'll turn it so on the side that is convenient for you. So turning it to the other side is convenient for me, so that's why I'm sewing it on the lining side. So you will turn So I'm going to do the back too. The same way that we've sewed the front is the same way that we are going to sew the back pattern of the blouse too. So I'm going to join, this is the front side, this is the front side of the lining as well. So I'm going to join the lining on the neckline of the fabric. This is the back pattern, the same way that we did with the front pattern. I'm going to fold my zipper allowance. Do you remember I notched? See where I notched for my zipper allowance before? So that's where I will fold the zipper allowance. So I'm following that notching for my zipper allowance again. Make sure you iron very well. So the back pattern, this is the second back pattern. We are going to trim off all these places later. You are still going to check the measurement and trim off this side later. But for now, you can see the back pattern is ready. Then this is also the front pattern. I've ironed it. You can see that the bulge of the princess too comes out. See the neckline. The neckline, this is the neck. Then see the bulge of the extension that we put on the princess. Like I said earlier, if you want to use a paper stay on the inside of the front pattern so that the curves can come out well, you can go ahead and do so. I actually eliminated any other information because this is the first blouse we are sewing as a beginner, so I eliminated every other information that may want to cloud, you understand. I don't want to give us too many information except that just how to cut and how to sew. When we are doing other blouses that you need to add further additions, then we can do all the padding. So after we have done this, now we will go and join the shoulder together. We'll go and join the shoulder together. You can see this is the exact way that you are going to lay the back pattern on the front pattern, and then you join the shoulder together. I will show you how you are going to do this by the time we get to the machine. This is the way it's going to be. Fabric on the side of fabric and then lining on the side of lining, then you sew it straight down. So I'm going to demonstrate that to us also. We are going to join the shoulder, then we will take the measurement. The bust of this one is 35, so I'm going to take divided by 4 is 8 3/4. So from the middle I'll measure 8 3/4 to the side, then 8 3/4 to this side, which I'm going to mark. The first thing I'll do, I'll check what it is here. You know, the measurement here, the armhole is 6.5, so I'm going to mark it down. Then that is where I'll take the measurement for the bust. Bust for this is 35 divided by 4 is 8 3/4, so 8 3/4 to this side, then I'll measure 8 3/4 to this side. Don't forget to measure, leave ½ inch on top to join your shoulder. Then you measure your armhole divided by 2, 6.5 down. Use your own measurement. So then I'll come to the waist too. Waist is 30 divided by 4, that's 7.5. So I measure 7.5 to the left, and I also measure 7.5 to the right. Then I'll connect this place. You can use your ruler to connect it. Then this side too, I'm going to connect. So this is how to take your measurement. So all I'll go and do now is to join the shoulder. You watch how I'll join the shoulder, then how I will join the sides of the blouse, the front and the back pattern, so everything can now be one. You can see now I want to join the shoulders. See, these are the back, my back patterns. Then I'm laying the front pattern on it. So doing this, what I actually wanted to do, I want to see if there is any excess. Check your own too. If there is any excess, so you can trim it off. So lay your own too on each other if there is any excess, so you can trim it off. So but make sure that you still have your armhole, half inch to sew here. So I'm still going to check my armhole. My armhole is 13, 6.5. So this 6.5, which means that I still need to shape this down a little. All those things are necessary. It's better if it is not up to than for it to be bigger. Okay, now I have the exact armhole that I needed. So I'm going to join my shoulder now. So I'll lay the back pattern on the front pattern. Can you see it? Then I'll join the shoulders together. So let me do it one after the other. Make sure the middle is rhyme. Can you see it? So I'll go now to join the second one. Make sure the middle too is rhyme. Can you see the shoulder is joined now? So I'm going to join the sides. Remember, I've already marked what I want to join, my measurement exactly.